here, beat a boss noise, and get the secret item, Spicy Tuna Roll. So anywhere involving Edgy Odgy. Alright, crash these. Pew. Pew. There we go. Progression and progression. Start to realize something true.
Nice distraction.
So I need one more tall noise. There we go. Pew. Get past you. Was he in front of Toa?
Open up your senses.
I can't seem to remember. No, he wasn't. Also, nothing important around here, unfortunately. You can go away. There's the boss noise. You know what? I think I have a good enough set of pins. I don't need to save. Saving is for chumps. Oh, why? So, I hope you like foxes. Because this particular Inari boss is going to be fairly annoying to deal with. Not only does it port around all over the place, but it also summons random fires, which can curse you. It can rain a moe head down on your face, which is gonna hurt. This fox can be very annoying. Fortunately, I have disgusting equipment.
Predictable. That's how it's done.
Unfortunately, the reward is kind of shit. A East concert stage. So let's go take care of that. Can't access any of the other branches because Reapers are like, nah, man. You know what? Let's look at that map. Alright, so to get to A East, we need access to either Dogenzaka or Shibuku Main Store, which requires going to 104. Fuck. Just in case, because I don't remember. Let's save. Go through to Cat Street quick. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a one-way, but hey, if this lets us progress, then all the more power. Alright, maybe that will help wake up the Reapers. Wake up, time for us to realize. Wake up, show appreciation. Wake up, time for us to realize. Okay, can't get past there. Lovely. So in that case, need to do a little more progression with the story. Damn it.
Hello.
I can at least pick up a couple things here and there. Let's see, can't exactly get that, because that's expensive as all fuck. The red book bag. 10 pins? No thanks. Tweed gentleman. One more fluffy cotton, apparently, so I might as well buy that. And the Chicago, whatever that means. Alright, speaking of which,
Hello.
I've barely visited this shop, so I might as well, like, potentially pick up something. Tiger waist bag ain't bad. I already have the pins. Get the Mohawk set. Camisole. Jersey. I said the jersey. Inazuma.
Thank you.
And what's the boss noise around here? Because I still gotta find that.
Open up your senses.
At least I think I still need to find that. No, I didn't. Oh, right! That was the fox, and I whipped it already. We're good.
Huh?
Drop by the Wildcat. Get the magical phone radar.
Cup of Joe
And
for the road?
now, we can actually visit his shop for a whole bunch of interesting items. Case in point, a book. You could also buy some food items here, like the royal jelly. Apparently here. Let's see, Tin Pin Whammy. Yeah, I'll be simple. Again, he sells pumpkin soup, corn chowder, a few other useful soups, usually. But more pressingly, he also has additional character boosters. You might want to pick them up. And in addition, he also has a few other items available too. In this case, since this is randomizer, quite a few... No. This particular pin is one of the most ridiculous pins of the game. With the biggest penalty in terms of things you need for it. Holy shit. I'll take the bandana, thanks.
Thanks, boss.
That'll do. I'm good. The Wildcat is very much a close to endgame store. That's all I'll say. But don't worry, there are ways you can get Scarletite. If I remember correctly, Scarletite is like one of the few things in the game that are only given via specific points of story or otherwise. Also, we could properly fight Beat. And if you whip him, the cutscene changes a little bit. You could also get pins like this. Give me that sheep! It still counts as you getting whipped, but hey. Right, now we should be able to get to 104. Let's see, one past this wall. Make Natural Puppy #1 in the area. Oh boy. So that means at least taking off some of my Museratus. And seeing what I have that is Natural Puppy. Maybe shoes? That counts. And now to find some type of pin that's Natural Puppy, apparently. That should do. Fight a bunch of battles.
Keep it up.
Already by themselves, the astrological set are technically pretty powerful, but you're highly encouraged to have all of them. And I forgot for a moment that I have a Mycopin. Cool! You know what? Chesto!
Farewell. This is nothing. You are done.
Eat that.
That was quick. For yourself.
And let's shift this over to the opposite corner, I guess. Shank. Get scrapped. Progression and progression. I know it's regression, but hey.
It's edible.
Let's see. Let's give Neku a bit more bravery support. And how close is Natural Puppy? Well, it's not even on the list currently. Gonna need a bit more work for that. Chesto!
This is you are done. Go away.
Really? I had a... Oh, that's the...
This is nothing.
That's a dark barrier, isn't it?
Farewell.
Yep, that is dark barrier. Good to know.
Good work, Neku.
Ugh, why did it have to be dark barrier?
For yourself.
Chesto!
This is nothing.
Fair where it's due. It's a mic pin, sure, but it's a fairly decent mic pin, all things considered.
That was a nice distraction.
And Natural Puppy at the top. Perfect. So now we should be able to get over there, but first, I'm gonna need to adjust Neku's equipment again. Because again, these pants are decent, for now at least. We should be able to get them better eventually, but hey, it's something. And let's see here. That is fairly good attack power. Did he have the denim blouse? Pretty sure he had something Musarathos. Let's leave it at that, probably. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Let's see. Head to Dogonzaka. What, pick up something? Yeah, that. Alright, Shadow Ramen. And at the Cosmic Corner. Oh! That's two things that are really important. One of which, this is normally end game. This becomes available to you during the Another Day chapter. Good to know the recipe hasn't changed all that much. Let's buy it. Chain 16. Yes, it's as you think. You can chain up to 16 battles. Kinda disgusting. And on top of that, we can get that too. Buy that. Anything else worth buying? Maybe the work boots. There we go. While I'm at it, open up inventory space and A East. Supply factor, huh? Can't exactly get that.
Good day. Your taste is impeccable.
Pie Face's jeans. Requires skirt bondage combo. Which I don't think was here, so... Well then. Might as well buy that. That. Spottage. Don't stop. Skirt.
Thank you very much.
What's your ability? For Joshua.
I look
That'll do
forward
for
to
now.
your next visit.
Okay, so we can't exactly get a supply factor pen. And according to the resource that I have, yeah, a East concert stage with the Prince. He's supposed to be around here, but... Oh, wait. I need to actually get him over here. That's gonna be a bit. Because I need to actually do the whole thing with Shadow Ramen for a little bit.
That was a nice distraction.
Please talk with the Ramen Don, then I need to go into the other ramen shop. Prince drops in, Prince drops out, then head over. Okay. Now I'm remembering. There we go. Ah yes, the spicy tuna roll. It's a kind of sushi they serve outside Japan. It's sort of like the California roll. So what's in it? Tuna paired with the spicy sauce, then rolled up. Crazy. Think sushi, with a kick. Is it any good? I'm a fan. How appropriate. But yeah, what we're supposed to be doing with that code... We free the Prince of Noise, then brand him with spicy tuna.
You're good as gone.
That's how we gain access to the secret item here.
Rest in peace.
Pretty simple. At least I think it was that way. Just in case, let's save so I don't lose all that progress. Worst case scenario, I just revert, blah, all set.
Open up your senses.
There we go. Wrong one. There we go. The pirate hat. Of course, this being what it is, it's good for HP, and that's about it. So it's probably going to go on to beat. Might not. But hey, secret report out of the way. I was finally able to hand over the phone tracking application the composer requested over some time back. I informed the composer it was ready 3 days ago, but they apparently had no time to come pick it up. It just shows how carefully the proxy is planning each move. The application detects the conductor's imagination. With it, one can walk around Shibuya and piece together the conductor's strategy. At this point, even I cannot fathom the conductor's plan. I'll have to rely on the information gathered by the composer. While I wait for his findings, I'll work on the composer's next order, a second revision of the phone's functionality. Today also marks my first contact with the proxy since he formed a pact with the composer. He appears considerably wary of his partner at present time. As expected, the psychological strain is severe. So severe, in fact, that most players would be unable to continue. Right now, the only thing keeping the proxy in the game is his entry fee. At least his dangerously strained state of mind is acting to heighten his soul. I saw no sign of relapse or destabilization. Rather, the return of his memory seems to have yielded only positives. I look forward to watching the proxy's continued growth. On to day 4, where we're gonna have to take down some pig noise. And on top of that, the samurai wig, the secret report's author. So head up to Cat Street. What are you asking for? Sexy plus, but I can't get that, of course. I think I can buy it. Not sure. Although, if I can buy it, I'm gonna need to open up some space in my inventory.
Come on in. Thanks a bunch.
Alright, time to head back. Actually, at that, I should also be looking around for pigs, because I need to take down a few. No pigs here. Wait, what do you want? Ah, forward up. If anything, we could do a 9 reduc, thanks to the new sticker.
Have fun, Neku. Hey, that'll do. This is nothing. Bye. I got this.
Time for a whole bunch of battles.
That was quick. Watch yourself. Bye.
Phew.
Bye. Easy.
Actually, if anything, Neku can just relax while I take care of things with Joshua if I wanted to.
Your good is gone.
Tesco!
Just die. This is nothing.
Let's see. Higher. Lower.
Sweet. That'll do.
And Link 2 set.
Rest in peace. Don't make this worse for yourself.
So that means I can junk this
What do you
battle.
think? Sweet. Predictable.
This is gonna be a lot of incoming cash.
Your good is gone.
Chesto! Chesto!
Just
There we go. The joys and sorrows of mic-based pins. Sometimes they work, sometimes they just don't.
don't make this worse for yourself. Farewell.
It's kind of annoying, because you never know when they're properly gonna work and when they're not.
Farewell.
Case in point. I would have thought that there was enough of a frequency on the mic to pick that up, but of course not! Of course not! Definitely not!
Have fun, Neku.
Mic pins work whenever they fucking want to!
This is nothing. You are done. Not bad. Not bad.
You know, I was hoping that was gonna happen.
Watch yourself. You are
Pew. Yeah, just kill things with Joshua.
Your good is gone.
Because Neku's just taking no damage, and even if he is taking damage, I can just heal it away at any point. Simple. Oh, look, 9 battles. 20 go to hells!
That was a nice distraction.
At 600 apiece, that leads to 12,000 in cash. Minimum. Again, you can get a lot of pins by increasing the amount of reductions you have to do. But of course, enemies will get more powerful the more waves you stack together. Be careful. 16 waves is the most you can chain together, and it's kind of disgusting when you're able to fight that many enemies that quickly. But again, it also means that it's incredibly easy to die. Why the hell haven't I found any pigs? It's kind of amazing. There's a pig.
Open up your senses.
Over to the right. Not there. Little more to the right. There you are. Don't screw this up, me.
Have fun, Neku. You are dying. Sweet.
This brown pig warps in and out of reality. Be careful. You can only hit it every so often, so if you don't have decent attack power,
Nice distraction.
you're gonna have a hard time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Bright side, it's the only noise we have to worry about here. Now to get over to, Cat. I don't think there's a Reaper along the way, or there shouldn't be, rather. Let's cross your fingers. And 3, 2, 1, good.
Cup of Joe for the road? Hey there, Neku.
Okay, so need to forward progress on story. Sorry, rare creature, hello. Hope you're doing well. Me, so far, it's a bit warm right now, but hey, I'll make do. Yeah, TLDR, this is Fractalizon. And I need to do a bit of looping to get back to the crossing. Because if I remember correctly, this is the entire situation with the mic. Let's get the cash, talk to him. If I remember correctly, what I need to be doing at this point is talk to everyone that's involved with the mic's theft, then head over to Cat Street and get the upgraded phone again, and that's when I should be able to get the thing. Because for the most part, all of the secret items just require you to get to a certain point in the story. Then after then, they become available. Usually that point is approximately where the hint mentions. So in this case, since the hint mentions the author of the noise reports, we need to at least get to the point in which we'd be able to meet him in this particular day. Alright, now it should be available. Because Cat just got named dropped. It is kind of a nice detail that these extra noise reports, the way you unlock some of them is specifically by actually figuring out little details about them, such as the actual author. Case in point. Get through this scene, and voila. The samurai wig. If I remember correctly, it's a headgear. Yep, there it is. And at that, I believe at least some of the secret items are identifiable by Mr. Hanakoma. As for which ones, well, you're just gonna have to appropriately get the items and figure that out for yourself. I don't remember. It's actually not me being lazy, I genuinely don't remember. Just, he does identify some of them for you, provided you have them. So, case in point. SOS attack boost on this thing. Well, on the randomizer, rather, it's like that. I believe the ability is different in the base game, but hey, it's something. More pressingly. Secret report. The composer's reports indicate rough going in his investigation. I suspect the limits upon his abilities. Meanwhile, Minamoto hasn't issued any missions. The Reaper elites must be alarmed as well. Perhaps this is more the Fallen Angel's influence. As I've stated, Minamoto is suspected of a liaison with the Fallen Angel. The Fallen Angel may have chosen Minamoto for a few reasons. First, none desired the composer's office more. Minamoto's obsession was great enough to compel him to pursue the composer into the real ground. Unlike simple Reapers, however, the composer's powers aren't lost in the RG. I can just imagine the shock dawning on Minamoto's face as I write this. Yes, the composer must downtune to the frequency of the real ground, limiting his power. However, Minamoto is in the same boat. As a result, the difference in their abilities remained unchanged. Thus, the assassination attempt failed. While Minamoto's efforts were fruitless, they serve as a simple proof of his convictions. The second reason the Fallen Angel may have targeted him is his lack of loyalty to the Reaper's organization and his preference for solo action. His distaste for cooperation meant little chance of him revealing the Fallen Angel's presence. The third reason is his consistently unconventional aesthetic. His bizarre actions regularly cause confusion among those around him. Even if the Fallen Angel were to urge him to do something out of the ordinary, that'd be ordinary for him. No one would suspect a thing. This is why he's an ideal target for a Fallen Angel to work his agenda without raising suspicion. At least, it seems a logical conclusion. The question now is, why has Minamoto abandoned the game, and what is he doing? I suspect that his only current objective is to take out the composer. If so, he is likely preparing for the 7th day and his opportunity to confront the players. Just what did the Fallen Angel tell Minamoto? Perhaps no one will ever know. Well, supposedly no one will ever know, but something tells me, if not through the secret reports in this game, then the secret reports within Neo Toei would probably answer that for you.